Time for something from Sank Toys today. I've had this on the shelf for a little bit and never cracked it open yet. And alas, I have time to do it. We are looking at the Spectrum Series Blue glow-in-the-dark. It is a Little Sank figure, just like it says right there. It's got the little blue dot to give you some type of indication of what is going to be inside this box. So let's crack it open and see what he looks like. First thing you'll notice is there is a card on top, a signature of all the Sank pieces. Now read it real quick to make sure I know what I'm looking at. Number 31 of the 499 run for this piece. So an early number, doesn't really mean a whole lot, just means it's one of the 500 that were made. And as always, it's packaged with a little bit of foam on there. And then when you get that first piece off, you can see that's what it looks like inside the actual package. We have our resin piece with the feather for the head sitting there on the side. And here's the part where I get a little bit nervous that I'm gonna smudge up the figure. You'll see it does come in a little bag to protect it in the shipping process and keep fingers off of it. Oh, okay, cool. So there is our Little Sank before putting this in. Let's go ahead and get that feather up top. And I've shared before when I've opened some of these resin figures on the channel that there is a little bit of a notch on top of that feather so that it can only really go in one way and it'll stay put. But yeah, that's a beautiful light blue. You know, looking at the pictures earlier, I thought it was going to be quite a bit darker, but it is kind of a light sky or robin blue would be the best way to describe it, I think. It is a very pretty hue, and it does have that gradient taking place on the lower portion, so the head is quite a bit darker than the lower outfit and shoes, and then the skin tones have a gradient on them of a yellow and orange, which is kind of cool. But it is exactly like the other beautiful Resin Sank figures. Shirt is curling, it's the same mold, if you will, and the gold pieces on the helmet, and just the shoes and the trim around the shoes and the general vibe there. So the unique part about this, of course, other than that gradient effect, is going to be the actual glow of the figure, and blue's my jam. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the Spectrum Series Blue glow-in-the-dark and check out that glow. Thanks for watching.